Here's another quick vid coming to you, and the reason I want to show you this one is because I'm really impressed with the price. I've been looking at these aluminium masts online just for something, I don't know, cheap and dirty for a bit of portable work when there's a field day or something on like that. And I've actually spied these aluminium masts on eBay, and they were around about the $70, I think it was, with about give or take $12 from Australian online retailer, or about $70. I think it was about $12 postage. I thought, that's pretty reasonable. I ummed and look, I buy a lot of shit on eBay, and for this one I just never really pulled the trigger. In getting ready for Hamfest the next day, I was doing a bit of online surfing, checking out prices and whatnot, trying to get a wish list together, and doing a search because I was looking at some aluminium masts. I actually stumbled onto these ones from Jaycar, and you'll see this is the box here. It says 4.5 metre telescopic antenna mast kit. It goes down to about, I don't know, probably going to say 1.5 metres, I'm guessing, because there's 3 lengths in there, so it's got to be about 1.5 metres. Got a base on it. You can see that there, and so it will actually pivot. I'm thinking about, I'm going to use one of these for home, but I'm also looking at maybe mounting this on top of a hitch or something like that. So I can stick it in the tow hitch for the car for portable work. Or alternatively, look, you could probably just stick a couple of tent pegs through here. What really impressed me is that, well, other than the quality of the tubing is reasonable, it's not heavy duty, so don't expect too much from it. Standard sort of things you see on sort of pool type cleaners and stuff. Just give me a second, I'm going to undo that. Okay, so I've just undone that. Same sort of thing as you see, like I said, on the pool things or the painter's mask or something like that. That actually is a really sort of positive lock once you twist it. Go for that YouTube one-handed special. And it locks in really good. I was quite surprised how well it locked in. So that was another thing that I was very impressed with. But the thing that really got me for the price point was the black actually comes with some guy lines. And they look to be, I'm not going to say stainless, because I don't think they are. They may be. So obviously this it drops over the top section of the telescopic mast, and just the fact that it comes with metal guy lines, and then you've got the buckles as well for tightening. They're not the greatest of quality, but really impressed. And then you've got some additional lengths here. There's 3 of those as well, like a dog bone type thing. So whether you can sort of loop those around whatever it is you're trying to connect it to, and then go back to the buckles or whatever. Now, because I do prefer to do my own guying, because obviously you might need different lengths, you're going to have to be pretty lucky to have these lengths actually go to where you want them to go to. Depends on where you've got to guide out to, you know what I mean? So, and you've got quite a bit of adjustment in there, but if it's not within that sort of range of that buckle, you're buggered. Anyway, that's it. Just really impressed. One thing I also wanted to show you was, and this is what really impressed me, I've got these antennas here I'm going to use for portable work, etc. And unfortunately, the pole brackets or the mast brackets that come with it only probably go down to about a 2-inch diameter, and because the top of this pole is smaller than 2 inches, even at its tightest point you can't get that to go on. So obviously you can put spacers on here and to tighten it up. But what's absolutely brilliant is this fits, sorry, doing this one-handed, it's right in to the end of that antenna. So it's got to make sure I give it support. It goes right up to where the feed line is. So what I'm actually going to do is put I don't know whether I'll put a bolt through, or definitely put a screw through there to hold on. And if I can get that back out of there, So what you can actually do is knock this end cap out here, and I have actually seen somebody, I read a review online of one of these antennas, and what he actually did was just knock the end cap out of there. I'm going to throw him a feed line up there, and it's going to be completely protected from any weather. So anyway, it's 4.5 metre telescopic mast, meant for caravans and the like, I think, from Jaycar. Best part about it, 50 bucks. So I'm planning on going back and getting a couple more of these. So that's it. Good quality. Might be just a thing you're looking for to do a bit of portable work, or for throwing up around home. If you're not allowed to have a permanent fixture at home, as far as having antennas up, you could certainly reach that up, hoist it up 4.5 metres, which is around a sort of 15-foot mark. And very lightweight, easy to do, one person. Throw a dual band or a tri-bander on top of it. I'm actually contemplating later on, I will actually try putting one of my short beams on. I think it's about 7 elements or something like that, and I'll report back and see how that goes. Okay, so I figured I was going to talk about it, I might as well get it done and give you a quick look at it. So here's the mast, fully set up, with the guys all out. See, one going over here somewhere, another one here, another one going over the corner there. Give you an idea of the height. So that's a 4.5 metre mast, fully extended. It comes down, the bottom of that antenna is probably closer to 4 metres. To give you an idea with the roof line there. So it's not exactly cresting the peak of the roof, but it certainly gets it over the gutter line. And anyway, so here's your guys. There's your buckles there, and down here, and what I've got is just a couple of sand pegs, camping sand pegs for pegging out the tent in sand. They give a nice solid attachment point there, and if I was going to go and do some portable work, that's probably what I'd use. Probably take some metal ones as well. If anybody doesn't know and how these buckles work, basically what you can do is you can spin these one way, and the threads on these will open up, which will effectively lengthen the distance between these 2 points here and here. You set them up nice and tight, and then what you do is rotate it to tighten it up, and that'll actually pull these 2 points in here and here, and that'll tension your guy lines. And for this purpose, it's worked pretty well. Haven't got a lot of tension on it, but it's sufficient to hold it up there. Now, as I said, feed the antenna actually up the pole itself, up the mast itself. You pop the cap off the top so you can get the feed line out there. Now what I'm going to have to do, if you're looking to do this, when the mast is in the vertical position, it's actually pinching the coax here. So I'm just going to take a little section out of that, maybe just a Dremel, just put a rise there, or I might just take the end off it. It's probably not going to make much difference. And you can see, I think you can see here, just got a couple of smaller tent pegs. I'm actually going to drill these holes out here so I can actually get a larger diameter tent pegs in. These are just the small ones. You can see the other one on the other side. But for the purpose of portable work, I think this is going to be fantastic. What I need to do, and I am going to try this, whether I'll get around to it tomorrow or not, and if I do, I'll chuck up another video, is I want to try one of my beams and put them up there, one of the dual band beams, and just see how that works. Again, for the purpose of you know, doing a bit of portable work, you know, for the field days, contests, that sort of stuff. Now there's the guy point there. Hopefully you can see that. Now that just sits on the plastic piece there. Sorry for the wobble, got a bit of a zoom going there. Now that just sits on that plastic piece there. What I am considering doing is maybe putting a probably easier to show you here. What I am considering doing is putting maybe a small, I'm not sure whether I'll go a small diameter bolt, so it actually goes straight through, so I can attach that, just give it a bit of extra rigidity, or whether I'll actually just put a screw through it just at one point. But, I'd like that to be just a little more solid. It's got a little bit of a shake to it, but you know, you're not going to put a lot of weight on the top of this. But I am very interested to see how that's going to go with the beam. And what I intend to do is, I've got a spare I've got a Heyman Reese tow hitch with the 50mm. What I might actually do, I'm not sure whether you can actually get aluminium in 50mm, but what I might do is see if I can track down some of that. Attach this to that, so I can just stick this into the trailer hitch and go from there. And this will obviously pivot. You get sort of 180 degrees from sort of here to here, floating up the antenna, pop it in the vertical position, and then throw your guys out. It doesn't give you sort of side to side motion, but obviously if you're parked in a bit of a slope, you make sure you park the vehicle up or down on that slope, and then throw it up, and you can got some level of adjustment there. Like I said, at this point, really impressed with this, and if you've got a spare $50 and you live near a Jaycar in Australia, it's certainly worth looking at them. Just FYI, they are on sale at the moment, down from $59 or $60, so $10 saving at the moment. But yeah, definitely going to grab another one or two, stick it in the shed for later on. Alright, again, thanks very much for stopping by and having a look. Feel free to shoot any questions or pass any comments, always interested. What I might be interested in is if any of you guys have got, if any of you guys do a bit of portable work with this sort of setup, some sort of portable mast, I'd really like to see it, and even more so if you do portable work or probably mobile work, but more in a portable environment where you're attaching something to your tow hitch. I'm really interested in seeing something along those lines. So if you've got that, post up. Video response would be great. Again, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your day.